I'm going to show you how we make wooden shoes. But even more important, why do the Dutch people still wear wooden shoes? And are these wooden shoes comfortable? Because, well, if you take a look at this pair of wooden shoes, it doesn't look very comfortable. But when I tell you that we have been wearing wooden shoes in Holland for more than 1200 years, still producing 1.5 up to 2 million pairs each year, then there must be something good about these wooden shoes. Or something terribly wrong with the Dutch people, but I prefer the first. Main reason we started making them was poverty. Farmers couldn't afford to buy leather shoes, and wood was very cheap material. Now, you might know that Holland is a very wet country. In 1 year, we have 31 days that it doesn't rain. And wooden shoes are waterproof, they keep your feet warm, they keep your feet dry, offering good protection, they are very strong. That is why 10% of the Dutch people still wears wooden shoes every day. And nowadays, all made by machinery. In the earlier days, we used to make our wooden shoes entirely by hand. Just by using a big knife, cutting the outside shape, and for the inside we had various of these drills. And the type of wood that is used to do that is poplar wood. Fresh green poplar wood, because that's easier to work with. I would like you to come over here, please. It's just easy. You just take the knife and you start cutting. You got 4 hours. The other way around. Turn you around like that. Yeah. Great, good job. Well, wait a minute. This is your reward. Thank you very much. For someone who engraved your name in here. Well, I tell you that it's easy, but it's not, because only to learn how to make them by hand takes 6 years. And for each pair of wooden shoes it takes 4 hours. As nowadays we can make a pair in 3 minutes. So you can understand that making them by hand is a dying trade. I am actually 1 out of 27 people in the Netherlands who can still make them by hand. I'm 1 out of 10 with 10 fingers. I'm going to show you how it's done. This is a copying machine. Same system as how they make duplicates of a key. Outside shape. Now we go on with the inside. Same system applies. Again, we'll make a copy. is to it. Now the wood is still very wet, so it now has to dry, and we slowly dry it for 4 weeks. When dried, we polish it on sandpaper belt, and then finally we have a little wooden shoe like this one. And this is a wooden shoe for a child of 1 year old. Might look big for a 1-year-old child, but that's normal because we always wear them a little bit bigger. And if you like to try them on, you need to have 1 finger room behind the heel and wear them with thick woolen socks. Then they are comfortable. Now, special shoes over here in the front, nicely painted ones with flowers and birds, meant to go to the church on Sundays. We had them carved for the wedding. It was an old tradition that if a boy was in love with a girl, he wanted to get married, then first he had to carve her a pair of shoes which he would wear on the wedding day. 200 hours of carving. So enough time to think over if you really wanted to get married. We got shoes for skating. We got shoes for the national Dutch football players. Now you know why we never win. Used by fishermen to stand safely on the ice. We had working shoes for the horses, for the swampy areas to avoid sinking away. And, well, we even had shoes for smugglers. And in the earlier days, and this man probably will know, that in the earlier days, the Dutch people used to smuggle cigarettes from Belgium because they were a lot cheaper than in Holland. And then from Belgium, they would walk back over the beach to Holland. But then obviously the Belgian police could easily find them because they could see their footprints in the wet sand. So that's why the smugglers wore a pair of shoes with the footprint turned upside down. It's like the smuggler walking this way, giving the police the impression he had gone the other way. Very clever. Now, that's a little story on how we make wooden shoes. I invite you to come inside where you can try on the shoes, taste all of our cheeses. Thank you very much for your attention.